What's up? It's your boy, Juicy Booty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to In My Opinion. And I'm aware, yes, it's been a week since my last video. And it was a In My Opinion. And I'm working hard at other stuff, recording. Mostly recording, because editing, I can't be bothered with right now. I just feel like shit. And I'm pretty sure you can hear it in my voice. But I am still promised a In My Opinion this week. So with that, we'll get right into it. Today, we'll be talking about in-game bonuses for pre-ordering from Gamestop. Let's just talk about Gamestop in general, shall we? Gamestop is probably the biggest money-grubbing industry for video games right now. I think other places do it well or better than GameStop, which is considering that's what all they sell. Somehow Best Buy is doing a better job than GameStop as far as games and the ability to get a, one up on the competition or whatever you want to call it. But as far as GameStop, it seems like they're trying so hard to get as much money as possible by employing as much bullshit as possible. Pre-order bonuses. There's when you go and sell your games, you're not going to get as much as you got when you sold it, and if it's open, you can't sell it again, or you can't get a refund, complete refund. You'll get maybe 25 of the 60 that you paid for a brand new game. And granted, yeah, they're not really, dishing out shit, but it's the fact that they're trying as hard as they can to get as much money from you as possible because they think their market is going to die eventually or something. I don't know. I guess they're trying to grab as much money as possible because they feel like they are dying. Or maybe they are dying. Maybe GameStop is on the verge of running out of money. Who knows? But the point is that, gaming is a thing that will always be around, I think. I don't think it's something that just is going to disappear one day. People enjoy letting loose and just having fun with games. So I'm sure it'll be one of those things that are always around and it won't go anywhere. So my point, or what I was trying to get across, is GameStop is probably the worst area you can go to get a game. The only time you want to go there is probably to sell a game that you just want to get rid of that doesn't really mean that much to you. Because it's really just a place that will take your games and you won't ever have to deal with them again, and maybe you'll get some change out of it. What I do is I'll go in, sell a game, get it towards credit, and then just put whatever the amount is towards an Xbox or PlayStation points card, so that way you have money on your account and you can just buy whatever off the store. It'll be easier that way, and you'll have money that you can use, expendable money that you can just be like, hey, I got $20 from when I sold fucking, I don't know, Animal Crossing, or I don't know, fucking Viva Pinata. Sure, Viva Pinata is a great game, by the way. Don't ever sell that. That's a great game, and you can knock me for it as much as you want in the comments, but fucking Viva Pinata is great. It's absolutely wonderful. I love Viva Pinata is what I'm trying to get across. Pre-order game bonuses are kind of ridiculous. I remember I've gotten plenty of them where it's something small that you really could just buy for $1.99 later on. Really what you're buying is conveniency, and you're buying the ability to have something before everyone else has it. Even if it's a campaign or a single player game, you're really just buying something that someone could use later on. They'll add it in later, so people who didn't pre-order it, you could buy it. You're just buying a dollar. You're getting $1 or $5 saved, which I guess if you're really penny pinching, that's a good idea. But essentially, if you're going in to buy a $60 game, I don't think $5 is going to be that much of a difference when it comes to buying it. Another tip for people who play games or play Xbox a lot: find a friend who has somewhat different tastes in what you play and try game sharing. And if you've never heard of game sharing, it's too hard to explain right now, but just look it up. Game sharing is an easy way to find a good medium of not paying for a lot of games. I'll give you an example. My buddy Purgatory Gaming and me always have been different on tastes of games. He's bigger on horror, and I'm more of an action type guy. So what we did was we went and did this game sharing thing, which made us able to play games that each of us have bought and play them digitally, of course, because if you buy the physical copy, that's not going to work. So you buy it digitally, and then you and your other friend that you have games shared with can play the other stuff. This is how I was able to play Resident Evil 7. I didn't even pay for that game. And it's the same how he was able to play Rainbow Six Siege, a bunch of other stuff. And if you don't or haven't checked out Purgatory Gaming, please check him out. He's an awesome guy. Okay, get back to GameStop. If you have the choice, don't go to GameStop. GameStop is kind of a pointless medium or store that is kind of just trying to grab as much money as possible, probably because people don't go there anymore. And when the digital aspect of downloading games did come up, people thought, well, maybe that GameStop is going to die eventually. Yeah, that's going to happen, because you know what? GameStop has been trying to pigeonhole teenagers and kids and just the gaming market in general for a while now. And not to mention that I've worked for them for a brief period, and it seems as if they just get rid of their help as soon as possible if any chance of them getting, stolen. It's kind of like a paranoid crackhead, and you're trying to take their crack. You don't want to take their crack, because it's just they're even if you aren't trying to take their crack. I'm off topic. If you can not bother with GameStop, go there when you need to. Go there when you need to find a game. They'll most likely have a game that you're looking for, but when it comes to deals, they're not in that expertise. They're mostly just trying to get as much money as possible. Warranty or a DLC season pass. As stupid as I sound, if you are a casual player, then go to GameStop. You're better off going to GameStop because you don't know what you're going to be doing. But as far as the other stuff, if you know what you're doing and you play games a lot and you know where you can get a good deal, then go for it. I mean, $60 is a fucking shitload of money for a game that's going to last you maybe a couple weeks at most. Another tip for saving money, if you're a gamer, is use Gamefly. Gamefly has been great for me as far as playing games that I wouldn't normally play and trying stuff out and ended up buying it. I did that with Sniper Elite 3. I've been a fan of the series now ever since. XCOM, I fell in love with that series because of Gamefly, trying it out. Figured I'd try it out and see if I liked it. And these are all stuff that I had through Gamefly and then ended up buying because I enjoyed it so much. But I didn't think I would, so I didn't want to take the chance of spending $60 on a game. You try out a game, if you enjoy it, and it goes down in price later on, you'll have discounts towards Gamefly. If you've been with them for a while, they give you, so-and-so amount off, or $5 off a game. Then by the time you get to, like, the bargain bin of games that you're like, oh, I remember I enjoyed this game, just buy it right there. I ended up buying a lot of the games that I have now, like Sniper Elite, because I played them, enjoyed them, waited a couple months, and then when it came down in price, I bought it for maybe $10, maybe $10-15. Gamefly is very useful. If you're with them for a while, it end up coming in handy if you're going to play a lot of games and you enjoy playing games, and a bunch of different games too. Alright guys, I think that's it for today. I think I talked enough for you guys, especially with this sick voice I got going on. I'm very hoarse. I don't feel well, but I was able to get out my opinion this week on GameStop being the devil of selling games. Maybe another time will be on EA and them being the devil of making games. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to check out Purgatory Gaming, the guy I mentioned earlier. And I got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. Is that what people say? Few games to name off. A game called Assemblance, Until Dawn, The Order. Pretty much I'm trying out my new PlayStation 4 I bought last year. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the stuff that's coming out for that. And yeah, have a great day, I guess.